Hello everyone. Welcome to cryptocurrency mobile mining and trading. I'm Dixon, and I'm excited to have you here. After countless hours of research and testing, I'm here to bring you the most reliable, real-time updates, insights, and strategies to help you stay ahead in the world of crypto mining and trading. Let's explore opportunities, learn together, and grow our crypto knowledge and profits, all from our mobile devices. Before we dive into today's big news, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and smash that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps you informed. Alright, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about a serious security breach that has shaken up the stablecoin space. The USPD stablecoin, pegged to the US dollar, has been hit by a major exploit. This isn't just another smart contract bug. It's a highly sophisticated attack that targeted the very process of deploying the protocol. On September 16th, attackers managed to exploit a vulnerability in USPD IO's proxy deployment system. They minted a staggering 98 million unauthorized USPD tokens and drained about 232 staked Ether, or STETH, from the protocol's liquidity. The USPD team acted fast, warning everyone immediately not to buy any USPD and to revoke all approvals connected to the protocol. So, what exactly happened? The team at USPD IO has been very clear that their smart contracts themselves were not flawed. In fact, their code was audited by top-tier security firms like Nethermind and Resonance and was fully unit-tested. The problem was much more complex and sneaky. The attackers used a technique known as clandestine proxy in the middle of proxy, or CPIMP. It sounds complicated, and it is. During the deployment of USPD's proxy system, the hackers executed what's called a multicall 3 transaction. This allowed them to gain administrative rights over the system before the official deployment script had even finished running. It's like someone getting the keys to a new building before the construction is even complete and the official handover has happened. Once they had these admin rights, the attackers set up a shadow implementation. Think of this as a secret, malicious copy of the real contract. This shadow version would forward all the normal operations to the legitimate, audited contract, making everything look normal on the surface. However, it secretly altered storage slots and event data behind the scenes. This is the truly scary part. Because of this shadow setup, when you looked at the contract on blockchain explorers like Etherscan, everything appeared perfectly normal. The verified, audited contract was displayed, completely hiding the fact that the attackers were in control. It's a level of deception that bypasses many of the standard checks we rely on for security. With this hidden control, the attackers then upgraded the proxy to their malicious version. This gave them the power to mint those 98 million USPD tokens out of thin air. With this massive, unbacked supply of tokens, they then proceeded to drain the real value from the protocol, which amounted to around 230 to STETH. This is a stark reminder of how critical security is in this space. If you're finding this breakdown useful, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me bring more content like this to you. Also, if you have any questions as we go, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Now, let's talk about the response from the USPD IO team. In a crisis like this, how a team responds is just as important as the breach itself. USPD IO has been quite proactive. They immediately stated they are working closely with law enforcement and white hat security groups to track down and recover the stolen funds. They've also flagged the attackers' wallet addresses with all major centralized and decentralized exchanges. This is a crucial step to try and freeze the stolen assets and prevent the hackers from cashing out. The two addresses they identified are 0x7 C97313F3 for 9608F5 9A07 C to 3B18C5 to 3A33 to 19. D83 and 0 by 083379B DAC3E138CBO C7 to 10EO 28 to FBC for 66A3 to 15A. It's always good practice to be aware of these addresses to avoid any interaction with them. In an interesting move, the team has also extended an olive branch to the attackers. They've offered them a white hat rescue deal. The terms are simple. If the attackers return 90% of the stolen funds, USPD will halt all law enforcement actions against them. The attackers would be allowed to keep the remaining 10% as a sort of bug bounty. This strategy has been used before in DeFi exploits, sometimes successfully, as it can be the fastest way to recover the majority of user funds. The USPD team released a statement expressing their devastation, saying, "We are devastated that despite rigorous audits and adherence to best practices, we fell victim to this emerging and highly complex attack vector. We are doing everything in our power to recover assets." They've also promised that a full technical post-mortem report will be released soon. This report will break down exactly how the exploit was executed and outline the measures they will implement to prevent anything like this from happening again in the future. So, what are the broader implications for the crypto world? This exploit is a powerful lesson. It shows that attackers are evolving. They are no longer just looking for simple bugs in smart contract code. Now, they're targeting the entire life cycle of a protocol, including the deployment process. Using proxy manipulation and shadow implementations to stay hidden is a new level of sophistication that the entire industry needs to be aware of. This incident highlights the fact that even with rigorous audits from reputable firms, vulnerabilities can still exist in unexpected places. It's not just about the code itself, but also about the processes and infrastructure surrounding it. For developers, this means securing the entire deployment pipeline is just as important as writing secure code. On the other hand, this event also underscores the importance of transparency and rapid response from a project's team. USPD IO's quick communication, warning to users, and collaboration with authorities demonstrate a responsible approach to handling a major security crisis in decentralized finance. This kind of accountability helps build trust, even in the face of a disaster. For us as users and investors, it reinforces the need to stay vigilant, to always do our own research, and to understand that risks are an inherent part of this innovative but still developing space. Always remember to never invest more than you are willing to lose and to use tools that allow you to revoke token approvals for dApps you are no longer using. This is a developing story, and as USPD releases its full post-mortem, we will learn even more about this new attack vector. It's a tough lesson, but one that will hopefully make the entire DeFi ecosystem stronger and more secure in the long run. That's all the time we have for this update. I hope you found this deep dive informative. Remember to comment below with any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. And one last time, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell to stay on top of all the latest in crypto. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dixon, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe out there.